Today we're making a true Southern classic, homemade vegetable beef soup. That kind of soup that feels like home. It feeds a crowd, freezes beautifully, and fills your kitchen with the kind of aroma that stops everybody in their tracks. This is the soup many of us grew up eating, and I'm walking you through it step by step so you get all that flavor and comfort in every single bowl. We're starting with a big pot, a very big one, because this soup is meant for sharing or freezing for later. Into that pot, I'm adding 1.5 to 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 chopped onion, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We're cooking this until the meat is good and brown. Now I want to point out something. I'm not draining my beef when this is done. There's a reason for that. I used a lower fat ground beef here, so there's not much grease, and honestly, a little grease is flavor. Now, my mama, she always seasoned her vegetable soup with fatback grease. That's how she built that deep, savory base that made her soup taste like nothing else. And I still do that sometimes, especially when I'm trying to make it taste just like hers. But let me tell you, when I keep the natural drippings from this ground beef and then add the beefy onion soup mix, I don't miss the fatback at all. The flavor is rich enough and it saves me a step. Once the beef is browned, I'm adding 2 packs of dry beefy onion soup mix. This is why I'm not adding extra salt right now. You can always adjust that at the end. Next, I'm adding 1 32-ounce bag of frozen mixed vegetables, 2 cups of frozen lima beans, 4 cups of beef broth, 2 cups of water. Give that a stir, bring it to a boil, put the lid on, reduce the heat to medium, and let it simmer until the lima beans are tender. Lima beans take their time. They don't rush for anybody. If you want to cut the cooking time, you need to pre-cook those lima beans, but I like letting the soup do the work. Once the beans have softened up, it's time to build the next layer. I'm adding 2 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes and 2 cups of frozen okra. Now remember, don't add okra too early in this process. If you add it too soon, this is going to get slimy. It cooks perfectly without changing the texture of your soup. Next, I'm adding 2 to 3 cups of diced potatoes and then 1 package of frozen creamed corn. You can use yellow corn, but since yellow corn is already in the mixed vegetables, I prefer white creamed corn for extra sweetness and creaminess. Frozen is my favorite, but canned, it'll work just fine. At this point, I'm adding a little more black pepper because I love pepper. And you already know that. We're going to keep this on medium heat with the lid on, stirring occasionally. Once the potatoes are tender and everything has come together in rich, hearty broth, your soup is ready. And I'll tell you, this smells like every good memory from my childhood. And that's it. Southern beef vegetable soup. The way I've been making it for years, with a nod to how my mama taught me. Whether you're feeding a family, freezing extras, or just wanting something warm and comforting for supper, this one never disappoints. If you give it a try, let me know. And if you love Southern comfort with a story behind it, go ahead and like, subscribe, and stay a while here at New South Table. I'll see you next time.